Hello, I am Sophia Nelgleos, event producer at Cube Events, and I'm back again today with a teaser for our upcoming 12th NextGen Payments and RegTech Forum, which is taking place this time in Limassol, Cyprus on the 2nd and 3rd of November. Today I'm joined by George Apostolides, so thank you so much for joining us today, George. You are Head of Compliance and AML CEO at Eurobank Cyprus. And you'll be joining our panel discussion and giving a keynote speech on the topic of RegTech and Compliance Innovation, key trends and challenges. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Hello, Sophia. Nice. Thank you for the invitation. It's I find very interesting the upcoming event. I think it's something that we have embraced in our lives as compliance officers, that we have to see RegTech as one of the key tools to facilitate our jobs going forward. And I'm looking forward to this event. Very excited for this.
Fantastic. Well, it's our pleasure to have you, and thank you so much for joining me again. As I say, it looks like it's shaping up to be a really fantastic event, so we're really looking forward to that. So today you're going to answer a few questions for us around the same topic as the panel discussion and your keynote speech. So first of all, to ask you, how has RegTech compliance progressed over the last year?
Yeah, essentially what we see as compliance officers is that, as said before, RegTech has become a necessity for our lives. The compliance cost increases with various regulations, which are the level of complexity has gone to another level. We have seen things that we have not experienced in the past, like, for example, the tremendous changes in the sanction area, where we see a lot of new regulations and lots of new requirements that require not only human intelligence but also technology. And we consider that without embracing the technology, the compliance function is essentially going to have difficult times or significant failures. So RegTech is one of the fundamental elements that, as compliance officers, we seek to continuously invest to.
Absolutely. So what do you think has been the biggest challenge that you've faced?
In the last 6 months, I would say this area of sanction have required from us to invest in new technologies in terms of data sets providers, or seek tools that to assess easier the large volume of false positive alerts that were generated through the addition of new names into our list of sanction screening tools. That is an area, I will say, the sanctions that have challenged our tools and technologies, but also new regulations that came up in the last couple of years, like the ESG regulation, or the payments regulation that we see, the PSD regulation coming, the new PSD3, that we see that without means of assessing artificial intelligence going into our lives to assess these regulations, we will inevitably not being able to keep up with the changes. Another area which I consider very, very important in the investment and the banking industry as well is the MiFID regulation, which, again, the level of complexity and depth of regulation has gone to another level that human factor can no longer cope up with these changes and the continuous pace of changes in the regulations.
Right. So it's an ever-changing climate. So off the back of that, what do you think has been the greatest development or achievement in this area?
The greatest development is that we see new service providers approaching our institutions that promote tools with artificial intelligence to analyze these regulations and provide you with we provide you with tools that can assist you in the analysis and the allocation to different functions of the bank of in-scope regulations or requirements that need from credit institutions to ensure compliance with these regulations. So from the analysis of the regulation part, these are some of the tools that are being developed. Other tools that some providers introduce to us is machine learning methodologies whereby you are obliged can assist the AML functions for sanction screening and AML screening to assess the false positive alerts automatically or with particular algorithms to facilitate to compliance function and easier management of the false positive alerts that are generated as a result of these changes in the regulations that have occurred.
Brilliant. Fantastic. That's really, really fascinating. And we really look forward to hearing the full keynote speech that you'll be giving at the upcoming event. As a reminder, so it's the 12th NextGen Payments and RegTech Forum that we're holding on the 2nd and 3rd of November in Limassol, Cyprus this time around. And yeah, you'll be joining us for your keynote speech and joining a panel discussion as well. So we're really excited for that. And thank you so much. Thank you for joining.
Sophia. It was a pleasure.
All right then. Speak to you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you. Bye.